What if the most iconic action hero of all time was portrayed by his own son? What if the muscles, the accent, and the unstoppable drive were not only performed, but inherited? Joseph Baena, the son of Arnold Schwarzenegger, has expressed his dream. He'd love to play his father in a Hollywood biopic. But is this a vanity wish or the beginning of a powerful Hollywood transformation story? This isn't just a story about a potential movie role. It's a story about identity, legacy, and proving the world wrong. Stay with us as we explore the life of Joseph Baena, the shadow of a legend, and the very real possibility of a father-son biopic that could redefine both of their legacies. The unstoppable force. Arnold's rise. To understand this story, you have to understand Arnold Schwarzenegger. Born in 1947 in Thal, Austria, Arnold came from a modest family. His father was strict, his home was cold, and his dreams were seen as impossible. But Arnold wasn't like everyone else. At just 15, he picked up weights. By 20, he was the youngest Mr. Universe in history. And that was just the beginning. His accent was too thick, his body too big, his name too hard to pronounce. But Hollywood couldn't stop him. From Conan the Barbarian to the Terminator to Predator, Arnold built a cinematic empire. By 2003, he wasn't just a movie star, he became the governor of California. But while millions admired the icon, very few knew the full truth behind the curtain. In 2011, the world was shocked. Arnold Schwarzenegger revealed that he had fathered a child outside of his marriage more than a decade earlier. The woman was Mildred Patricia Baena, the family's housekeeper, and the child's name was Joseph Baena. Joseph was born in 1997. For over 13 years, his existence had remained a family secret, even to Arnold's own wife, Maria Shriver. When the truth came out, it wasn't Joseph's fault, but the media pounced. He became the scandal child, and overnight. What do you do when your life begins with whispers? Growing up outside the spotlight, Joseph didn't grow up in Beverly Hills. He was raised in Bakersfield, California, away from red carpets, paparazzi, and elite privileges. But despite the drama, Joseph's life wasn't about bitterness. It was about building. He loved his mother deeply. He focused on school. He stayed grounded. And slowly he began to find strength in his roots. As he got older, something became undeniably clear. He was the spitting image of his father. From the face to the frame, Joseph resembled young Arnold in ways that were almost cinematic, following in Arnold's footsteps. But Joseph didn't want fame handed to him. He wanted to earn it. He began lifting weights seriously. He studied Arnold's poses, routines, and diet plans. He recreated famous shots, sometimes wearing the same outfits his father wore decades earlier. But it wasn't just about muscle. Joseph was also a student of film and business. He graduated from Pepperdine University with a degree in business. He began training as an actor. He earned his real estate license to support himself. Joseph was building his own name, even as the world called him Mini Arnold. And then came his acting debut. Breaking into Hollywood in 2022, Joseph Baena took his first step into Hollywood with a low-budget sci-fi film, Encounters. It wasn't a blockbuster, it didn't break records, but it was a start. For Joseph, every line, every scene, every take was a chance to learn the craft. He also started landing modeling gigs, fitness campaigns, and was featured on the cover of Men's Health. Still, one dream lingered in the back of his mind. "I would love to play my dad in a biopic," he said in interviews. It sounded like a joke at first, until fans began imagining it too. The possibility of think about it, a movie that tells the unbelievable story of Arnold Schwarzenegger. A young boy from Austria, an immigrant with nothing, a champion bodybuilder, a box office king, a politician, a father, with a complicated legacy, and who better to tell that story than his own son? Joseph has the face, the physique, the voice. But more importantly, he has the emotional depth to tell the harder parts of that story. The pain, the betrayal, the redemption. Would Hollywood fund it? Would audiences accept it? There are risks, but also tremendous potential. The challenges of carrying a legacy. Joseph Baena's biggest obstacle isn't just acting, it's the weight of legacy. People see him and expect Arnold. They want charisma, catchphrases, and command. But Joseph is his own man. He's not just the son of. He's someone who came from a private, complex past. Someone who grew up hearing stories and now wants to tell them. But carrying a name like Schwarzenegger is a double-edged sword. It opens doors and sets high expectations. Joseph is still learning, still hustling, still proving himself. One audition, one workout, one film at a time. The father-son connection. Despite the rocky beginning, Arnold and Joseph have built a relationship that's authentic and evolving. They train together. They talk. They spend time. Arnold has called Joseph fantastic, and Joseph says his father is his inspiration. It's not a perfect Hollywood tale. It's real. And maybe that's what makes the idea of this biopic so compelling. Because it's not just about Arnold's journey, it's about Joseph's too. Joseph Baena may have been born into controversy, but he's working every day to carve out credibility. From the gym to the stage to the camera, he's not running from his past. He's honoring it, transforming it, and maybe, just maybe, redefining what it means to be a Schwarzenegger. Will we one day see Joseph portray Arnold on the big screen? Only time will tell. But if there's one thing we've learned from this family, never underestimate someone with a dream. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.